His ability to get solo kills on Victor is something I've never seen from any other mid lane. Speaking of drifts, it's a nice angle for Haru to come in.
They're going to be looking for the gank. Does have that red buff.
It's all in time.
It's going to be a tactical sweep coming through. Crazy, trying to kite back, but he can't go near the wall. He's just going to start running up the lane, trying to create some distance away from Haru, but it just looks like he is dead to right here. There we go. First blood does come through, and Haru gets things started very early on. 4.5 minutes for that first blood.
This is the lane to gank, and that's why Stitch and Wraith have no ability to push, even though Karma Caitlyn can instant wave clear.
Hook does come through onto Stitch. Box comes down straight into the Ashe arrow. He's going to flash away, but Bless goes in. Stand United to keep him safe, but he wasn't even tanking up the turret, so Crazy arrives.
Be completely about dictating the BBQ, come fight them at an objective, turn, and pick up kills.
Oh, arrow comes out, won't find a hit.
Going all in.
Totoro going to flash forward, trying to get Stand United in range. Crazy flashes in, locks up Haru. Tactical sweep trying to slow him up, won't do too much. He gets a lot of burst damage back in onto Ghost, but he's going to stay alive.
For now, not just trying to turn onto her.
Hook does come through, they lock up Stitch. Box comes down right into the Ashe arrow. Wraith arrives, trying to keep him alive. One more hit from Ghost might just do it, but the shield's there. And he has to get out of dodge, so he goes ahead, takes that Dark Passage out to safety. So Stitch stays alive, they get the heal, but they get both summoners away from Wraith, and that turret almost certainly will be going down. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Temp throwing out the exhaust. Valk's forward, Gravity Field. He flashes back in, it locks him up, and Crown comes up with the solo kill.
Crown was expertly playing around the W. Allow Camille to be showing up with 3-4 items into the Shen and trying to split push, or Victor showing up in team fights 3-4 items and try and team fight. So long lane phase is a big thing for Samsung. He's in the mid lane.
Tempt yet again, Chaos Orb sticking right on top of him. Stand United does come through. Big Death Ray connects, just chunking Tempt out even more. But doesn't come up with a kill, and that's going to be the tier 1 going down in the top lane. So BBQ, they just keep pressing these advantages, but it's not putting them as far ahead as they would like to be in 20
in fact,
minutes.
They lose that pretty hard, Achilles, because they had to draw the Shen, who loses the pressure in bottom. They're going for a play in mid, though.
Yeah, Crown getting jumped on, doesn't have anything. Didn't want to pop the flash. He goes down. A kill coming in for Bless. And now Haru trying to escape. Will get spotted out by that Hawk shot. So likely just going to try to run up, maybe get executed here.
Gonna go push the lane, but yeah, we can see exactly how many people are around. Tempt can't Valkyrie in here without Crazy bearing the brunt.
Get the hit. He's going to Valk forward. Rocket yet again dodged out by Haru.
Nice execute.
Can he make it to the fountain?
No.
The Rocket's is not going to connect. They can't recall in time, so it looks like Totoro. He'll just be the one that takes the solo kill. Oh, dear. Well, that's not exactly how BBQ wanted that one to go. Wants to keep pushing this slight advantage that they've netted for themselves. It's now at about 1,000 gold. Wraith gets hit by the arrow straight into the hook. And he is just going to disappear. Ghost comes up with a kill.
22 minutes in. Maybe they'll try Baron, or they'll at least look to bait around it.
They are moving up in that direction. They have a lot of consistent damage here with Ghost.
They have to do this to draw Cuvée, at least force him to teleport.
So far holding on to it, roaming in the mid lane. Baron now down to about half HP.
They're going to try and finish
still
it.
Available. It's going to be Tempt going in, trying to cut them off with the package. Baron goes low. Going to try to get up there, but he can't get the Baron taken away. He's going to go down. The first one to fall in the fight, followed very swiftly by Crown. And now Stitch gets jumped on, slowed up by the volley from the Ashe. A triple kill going over to Ghost. Cuvée desperately trying to answer one onto Bless. Can't find it. Has to flash away from Tempt. Hook shot will take him out to safety, but that's 3 kills plus a Baron to BBQ at 22.5 minutes. Now they can just break the structures of Samsung wide open.
Fighting around an inner turret is not something they can do. I don't know if the kill pressure's still there. It might be.
Yeah, looks like it certainly is. Crazy gets that shield in, but he's just going to get taken out. So Cuvée does come up with a solo kill, but now all of the outer turrets for Samsung are gone. The inners as well.
So it's kind of that ultimate balance of, well, do I give myself a chance of pushing if Camille misplays, or let's go all armor and let my team do all of the work? And there's kind of risk either way.
Haru, he gets split by the red buff, and it's going to go over to Ghost, and he just gets annihilated. Bless coming up with a kill, and now Wraith has to head for the hills. Will be able to zip his way out of there, but Haru just getting way too greedy. Knew that there were members of BBQ in the vicinity, still goes for the red buff and pays for it with his life.
Certainly don't know who will land the highest between MVP, BBQ, and Afrika. That one is a really hard one to read.
Oh boy, Haru, he jumped on Tempt, comes in. As the Stand United, but won't be able to get in range for a Shadow Dash, but they do get the flash away from Haru.
He spots it and sees the health at least. Turning onto that Baron, 3-man.
I mean, it's taking a lot of damage. That's Mountain Drake plus the Infernal.
That's an outrageous damage for 3 people.
Yeah, no way for Samsung to answer that one. And the Baron goes down. And
commit 3 members bot, so that's why we see a lot of people on top. And Bless just ults to get there faster.
Yeah, just going to go ahead and cruise up here. You can see plenty of damage available to Ghost as he takes out that turret. So now Inhibitor exposed. If he's looking for mid lane, 3 members drawn over here. Wraith gets locked up, Inhib goes down. They won't find a kill.
Hoping to see a higher premium and engage from some teams, and Samsung seems to be included, but the game's not over yet.
Trying to dash out of there, but that's going to be the hook from Totoro, locking him up. Redemption comes down, ultimatum thrown out as well, but first one to fall will be Bless, as Crown just absolutely obliterates the Rengar. Going to push back in, hook, lands on the QV, Crazy goes in for the Shadow Dash. Crown getting caught out with the play, he's going to fall, and that is just going to be Ghost firing off a triple kill coming through from him. Can't find the Quadra, as QV is able to limp out and tempt, took the 4th one. But Samsung just get absolutely obliterated.
And we wondered, would it take Victor flashing in to kill Ghost? Clearly, Crown agreed, but not enough damage. Didn't even have to blow the heal to Ghost. And like you said, we should have expected it from the Baron buff killing speed. But this should actually be the game closed by BBQ.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be QV. He gets jumped on yet again. He will fall. An extended Quadra kill here for Ghost, as well as the Nexus turrets. The Nexus falls, 35 minutes on the clock. BBQ putting on a clinic, taking down Samsung in game 1.
Already saw a performance on the Thresh last game. We'll see it again here.
Already though, Haru looking to get things started. Crazy gonna get jumped on by that Twisted Advance. Flash away from the Nautilus. He's getting slowed up by the red buff. Gets the slow, no hook available as you say, and that should be first blood going over to Samsung. They get things going.
Haru passing through mid just to relieve pressure if there was an engage like this, but it's all over in an instant.
Now Bless trying to take away these Raptors, gets hit, jumps right back in onto Haru. He's going to go low, trying to jump away. Crown comes over the wall, the exhaust comes down. Bless flashes out of the bomb right there, but still might fall. No, the Sonic Wave doesn't connect. Temp comes in, locks up Crown, finds the kill, flashes over the wall to get himself out to safety. The sapling comes through. Haru, can he find a Sonic Wave? It's point blank, gets it. One more hit would do it. The slow comes out from the Tempest, and he is able to come up with a kill. So answering the kill onto the mid laners. So 1-for-1 exchanged. Does have red buff, does have the ultimate ready to go. He's going to go ahead, pop that. Depth charge comes through. They leap in onto QV. Nice arcane smash. Dredgeline connects, though, with the bola shot, and that should be one dead tree. A couple more shots. There we go. He goes down, and that's going to be Bless coming up with a kill. BBQ, they'll just clear out the ward. Tempt walking in, though. Face checks. He gets connected on. The Resonating Strike comes through. Now Stitch opening up the curtain call. Finds one, but has to cancel the rest of it as the TP comes out from Crazy. Ash Arrow goes through.
TP
connects
completed.
on the Crown. Can they get on top of him? The answer is yes. They jump in, just lock him down, take him out. TP gets canceled by QV. He won't be joining this fight, and BBQ come up with a pick.
QV's too late.
You see Wraith just trying to do his damnedest to keep him alive, dropping the box in the Dark Passage, but can't find it. Now Bless comes down to the bottom lane. But Haru is here to turn things around. Hook connects onto the Rengar, and he is just mincemeat for Samsung. They take him out. Kill going over to Haru. 2-0-1 on the Lee Sin.
It's games like this and series like we've seen today where so much action has been around bot lane that you start to understand that going for a tank top is so much more reliable, and sometimes you can even snowball the tank top.
Yeah, they're looking to do just that. QV goes in with the Twisted Advance, just trying to keep Crazy in underneath this turret, and that's actually going to dissuade BBQ from completing the dive. Tempt was on the roam up. Actually, they're going to go right back in for this one. Oh, ill-advised flash from QV. Pays for that one with his life, but this could open up Samsung to finally get that first brick. Looks like they may just have it. Totoro trying to clear out the wave. Tempt comes back in. Turret still alive, but the last couple shots come through. They'll knock that down. A little bit dirty play there. Ash Arrow comes through. Ghost not going to connect. Gets hit by the Sonic Wave. They're trying to set this one up for the curtain call. Never mind. Haru says, you know what? I'll just take that one. Gets himself his third kill.
Crazy just having very much a tank fight in the bot lane. Been well executed, although.
Bless goes in, trying to get on top of Wraith. Gets taken down to about half HP. Meanwhile, Crazy roams his way up. QV coming in. With the Twisted Advance down onto the Nautilus. Still very tanky. Meanwhile, the curtain call shots are coming through. Ghost will get body blocked by Totoro, so he's not going to go down quite yet. Deadly Flourish connects, but won't find a root. Instead, they're going to swap over. Go for this Infernal Drake. QV has walked his way down. TP. They have to be burned out by Crazy. He's
going to be all alone.
He's completely surrounded. Has to cancel. So now there's going to be a 4v5. Bless and Thrill to hunt. They just have to go ahead and concede that Infernal Drake. Yeah, for sure. It seems like game one was a bit of a wake-up call for this roster. I mean, they made the decision to not change things up. Tempt, what more can you say? Walks right into Haru, and he just gets popped. Turning that on its head right now here. in this game too. Stitch gonna get locked up by the Asher. They peel off the Baron. Only got down to about half HP, and so they're gonna go ahead and turn right onto Bless. They pop him, and that should be Samsung picking up this Baron. No initiation available on the side of BBQ outside of Crazy's ultimate, but there's just no way for them to get into the pit and contest this. No way for a miraculous steal.
Now, do you give this draft to SK Telecom? Probably not. But either it was their scouting or their steadfastness in making this comp. So far it worked, although...
They gotta try something here. They lock up Wraith. He gets popped up by the death charge. Crazy still in the front line, trying to take up as best as he can. Won't get rooted by the deadly flourish, but still likely to go down, and he does. Stitch able to pop him. Meanwhile, Bless falls as well. Temp going dangerously low, trying to run out of here. The curtain call coming through. Last shot flies straight and through. Third shot, actually. The last one gets onto Totoro. That's going to be a double kill coming through from the Jhin, and now Samsung at 25 minutes going to be breaking the inhibitor line. 20 seconds on a lot of these members. 35 on Temp. Do they just go for the finish here? They're relatively healthy.
Double AD, I think it might be a kill, so you can even have Cuvee tank up a few shots, keep these minions healthy. Baron buff up means that Karma's not going to instant wave clear, and I think we got ourselves a series.
It definitely looks that way. No 2-0 coming through from BBQ, which means they will not be able to slingshot their way into that fourth place spot. Samsung holding on for dear life. They knock down the Nexus. They take game 2. They're going to make this a series.
And you take the Kha'Zix here, certainly. Mount Kha'Zix was the dream last 2 picks for BBQ.
Wow. Ward clear coming through. Haru comes over the wall, jumps onto Bless. Get some damage in, won't find much. Flash forward into the Flay. It's going to be him going up in the wall. Dark Passage comes through, Dragon Crown in. And that's going to be First Blood going over the Rise. Nicely set up by Samsung. I don't think they spotted Haru out. That True Shot Barrage didn't go over top of him. Curtain call. Gets open, and Wraith is going to drag in Haru. Hook comes through. Certainly would have connected onto Totoro. So good on him to go ahead and flash away.
Operant words for me is consider. Inori certainly had his big games.
Oh, Wraith getting caught out. Goes low. Shield comes up, but it's not enough to keep him alive. He goes down. Bless takes away the kill. Nice turnaround there by BBQ, but now Samsung, they're trying to get an answering kill. Deadly Flourish connects on the Tempt. Instant cleanse off. Will keep him safe. Has the flash available all the same. Shot Barrage comes out, just trying to push that wave in.
I wonder when they kind of surrender the standard lanes and start putting Rise in the side lane. We might see a Realm Warp play, though, because Crown's walking up.
They're opening up. That's going to be out of mana on Ghost. Has to flash away. Crown comes in with a Realm Warp. Trying to get down on top of it. Yeah, he'll throw in a bit of damage, but can't stay in underneath the turret. He backs out. So Realm Warp for Flash and Ghost burned out by Crown.
Exceptionally slow pace.
Yep. Crown pushing forward. Temp going to get rooted. Already used the cleanse. Comes through. He will keep himself alive. Gets chunked down to about half HP. Samsung, where do they want to go from here? Looks like it might just be charging right back up the river. Crown's going to get hit by that Cocoon. Deadly Flourish dodged out by the repel from Bless. He comes back down. Hook not going to connect. Bless goes low. Big play back in from Wraith. They come up with a kill as they take out the Elise, but they're going to trade Thresh for it. Crown trying to trade back here with Temp, but he's quite low on mana. Curtain call shot lands. Another one. The fourth and final, and Haru, he's got the Void Spikes to finish off the Cassiopeia. 2 kills for 1 picked up by Samsung. And right now the turret will still elude them. They're trying to clear out the wave fast enough to get some more damage in, but full 5 members of BBQ with Crazy coming in from the sidelines. Big Keeper's Verdict, that's going to eject Wraith right back out of the fight, but Bless goes low. Cuvee in the front line.
Let's die.
Making up as best as he can. Neither going to go down. Petrifying Gaze juked out by Crown. Really good turnaround by him. Make sure he doesn't get locked up. And they have a couple more minions just trying to whittle away at this tier 1 as best as they can, but they're just not going to find much ground, so Samsung going to have to go ahead and peel back. So this could just be a pretty messy fight coming in. Cuvee going to have to do his damnedest to tank off all this damage. Totoro's already down to half HP.
Level 13 on both junglers.
Needs to get into that back line, jump on top of Tempt or Ghost. Let's see if he can do it. Dragon going down, 1500 goes in on top of Bless, trying to lock up the Elise as best as possible. Petrifying Gaze, yet again, not going to land. That's going to be the curtain call opened up. Cuvee has to flash into the pit to try to keep himself alive. Shots coming through. Fourth one does find Totoro. He goes low. Meanwhile, Haru in the pit. Repel comes through from Bless. It's going to be Haru picking up the Infernal Drake, but can they mitigate their losses? Haru will fall. 2 kills so far for the side of BBQ. Totoro and Bless barely making it out with their lives. They come up with 2 kills, but they do not get the Drake. But look at this, coming back into live. BBQ.
Samsung don't even know. They think about it now, but it's down to
right
3,000.
over onto this. Yeah, Baron down below 2K. Now Stitch arriving. They see this happening, and that's just going to be the Baron picked up. Cuvee comes in, trying to lock somebody up. Goes Twisted Advance onto Ghost in the back line. Doesn't have any mana, just trying to smack him as hard as the tree can, but he flashes out of the pit to safety. Stitch comes over the wall, gets a kill in onto Totoro, but he pays for that one with his own life. as Crazy stuns him in and takes him out. A 1-for-1 and a Baron going over to BBQ off the backside of that Infernal Drake. But you can see BBQ for now, they had the inside track on that turret. They're able to knock it down, so another tier 2 goes over to them.
I just don't think Maokai walking up is the solution, although...
Well, Ghost gets caught. About half HP. Totoro might just be the target. Keeper's verdict thrown out.
It's all though.
By Crazy. He's going to go ahead. He ejects Cube out of the fight. Temp goes low. Haru getting chunked out as well. Wraith's going to have to peel back. Crown now all on his lonesome on the opposite side of all 5 members of BBQ. Such a bad spot to be in. Flashes will not get stunned into the wall, but this is just pretty much all she wrote. Gets a big shield coming through from the Archangels. Can he make it out of here with his life? The answer is going to be no, as Bless takes him down. And oh, look at this, a consolation prize. And another Infernal Drake spawns. BBQ looking to get there first, but the rest of Samsung definitely have something to say about this.
They're definitely not going to give it over for free. They turn onto Cuvée.
He's going to go ahead, takes that twisted advance back over onto Crazy, trying to get himself away from the multiple members of BBQ, but he's getting ripped down to half HP. Deadly Flourish not going to stop anybody. And Tempty's got so much damage. There we go. He tries to flash away, but he gets taken down as Ghost comes up with the kill, and that's going to be an Infernal Drake going over to BBQ. And now things really starting to unravel for Samsung. Just a little bit too gung-ho with that Realm War. BBQ will go ahead and peel back, and this should give an opening for Samsung to push in, clear out some of this vision, get some down. Yubei getting locked up. Stunned into the wall by Crazy, already down below half HP. Temp just firing away on him with those Twisted Fangs. He's got to get out of here, does not have a Guardian Angel available. Current call opened up by Stitch, just trying to dissuade the rest of the team from moving in and killing the Maokai. The Maokai goes down. That is certainly going to be the Baron over to BBQ.
2 long-range harassment tools down. I think you can turn on to Baron. Not really worried about the contest now, and Haru is not spotted, so could look for the steal.
The recall comes through, Cuvée TPing back into the fight. Redemption comes down, Crazy pop back up. Yet again at full HP. Baron at 4K health. Can they stop this? Petrifying Gaze yet again, not going to find anybody. Temp getting locked up. The big shield comes through. He almost gets bursted down, and there we go. Stitch pushes forward, comes up with a kill. Crazy gets his GA pop now, just trying to exit as best as he can, but Samsung has so much damage. They take out 3 members of BBQ, and now they themselves are turning over onto the Baron. Bless is so low. It'd be a suicide mission for him to go for this steal, but he feels like he might just have to do it. 1 shot from Stitch would take him out. Deadly Flourish not going to connect, but Crown is here to follow up. That is going to be the Spider getting stomped out. That's the Baron to Samsung, and they turn this game right on its head time and time again.
2016 summer.
Crazy, he gets hooked in, the box comes down. They really want to take out the Poppy, but the redemption is there and should pop him back up quite a bit, as you can see right there. Back above 50% HP. Samsung yet again pushing forward. Cuvée just trying to be that big front line. Stitch taking a little bit of damage, but he's able to get the turret in the end. And while top goes down, BBQ trying to all in onto this bottom side. Cuvée goes low, couple more shots would take him out. Flash forward. Ghost is able to find it.
Need more, though.
Get more. It's going to be the Scrying Orb coming down. They take the Blast Cone out. Bless just gets 1v1 by Haru, comes up with the kill. And that should be the first inhibitor going down to the top side of the map.
Yeah, Baron buff has worn out, but Crown will also get free auto attacks, and Haru backing up in mid lane. Single kill is certainly not enough. Even if it is onto the tank, they won't be able to force anything in the interim. They keep up the outer mid lane inhibitor tower, but only on a sliver of HP. They only really have a chance to rush it down or lose it. That's really all they can afford to do, because they have the worst inhibitor to be down, the one on the other side of the map, so they didn't decide to rush it. They aren't going to engage into Samsung Galaxy either, so free Infernal over to Samsung.
Just keep your eyes on Crazy. As you can see right there, chunked down to almost half HP. Just a couple of hits from that Rise.
A couple of hits from the Rise engine will also deal with the second inhibitor of the game. Remember, mid lane inhibitor turret is very, very low as well. Does not regenerate health that fast. Will be at about less than a third. In fact, a sliver, a tenth even.
About a tenth, yeah. So they can just go ahead, walk up, Stitch. Very easily can take that out. Crazy goes in, trying to get on top of Haru. Gets an eye on the jump. Pops him up with the Keeper's Verdict. The shield's coming through from the side of Samsung. It's not enough to keep him alive, but now they're still fighting against this Elder Dragon buffed Samsung squad. Temp goes in, finds Stitch, works him down quite low, but can't come up with the kill yet. Crown's still full HP, and BBQ just has to be so cautious walking up towards this Rise. They get the GA pop away from Cuvée. Big hit on that fourth and final shot comes through. Crown goes for it, and he takes out the pop. He follows up with another one onto Totoro. He makes it a triple kill as he gets tapped. Can he make it a quadra? Hunting down for Ghost, who's just running for his life down the bottom lane. Lands the Rune Prison before he jumps away. One more Q. Can he get it?
Oh, the burn is not enough.
Yeah, Ghost will not go down, so no quadra kill coming through. Won't be able to lead into the Penta. But Samsung trying to break the base, but they're pretty damn low, and Bless comes up with a kill on the Wraith. They're going to have to peel back out of this one. True Shot Barrage not going to find a target. Crown, Cuvée, and Stitch will hightail it out of the base. They get one Nexus turret, all 3 inhibs down.
So 43 minutes, we do drag on. They are all but ending the game. And speaking of ending the game, ended Totoro's life instantly.
Yeah, gets the reset, can hop right back into the pit. You can see just how much damage this Baron has taken, already down below half. Bless is here. He's just going to take the blast cone over towards the Krugs. Can't even try to go for the steal with his team. But 3 waves of super creeps pushing in. The end is nigh for BBQ in this series.
So close to what would have been a surprising series win for BBQ, but a eulogy was written too early for Samsung Galaxy. Didn't even change their lineup, but things looked a lot better. Now BBQ, they try and engage, but seems so unlikely.
Yeah, first verdict does come out, ejects Cuvée yet again. Kurtkov is firing off of the back lines. Ghost goes low. Pell comes through from Bless, just keeping himself alive as best as possible. Crown pushes in, takes out Crazy yet again. Big petrifying gaze on a Wraith and Crown, but they're only able to find the Thresh. Meanwhile, a double kill coming through for Haru. The Nexus falls, and that is going to be Samsung. A massive turnaround